Let's talk about the balance between spending and investing because personal finance is hypercritical, particularly if you're early in your career. I make a ton of videos about whether high-paying job holders in tech can afford a fancy house or some fancy car. But I agree with this comment, that does not necessarily mean you should be using your money to make these purchases. In fact, if you browse TrueBlind, you're going to come across a lot of posts about people hitting multi-million-dollar net worths with very unassuming total compensations, and they sure as hell didn't get there by spending lavishly. And let's be real, your 9-to-5 job in your late 20s and early 30s for most people is not going to make you wealthy, with some very few exceptions. Exceptions include cases of you joining tech companies in the early stage and these tech companies having a significant fundraising event after you've joined them. For example, a lot of Robinhood employees became millionaires when the company IPO'd and their stock options appreciated significantly in value. But if you want to build up meaningful net worth by your late 20s or early 30s, then you have to say no to these luxuries such as having fancy cars or fancy houses. But the counter case to this is you want to live your best life when you're young and you have strength in your bones. There are people who grew up with posters of cars in their bedrooms, and the moment they're able to comfortably afford a car like that in their 20s, they should feel empowered to do so. At the end of the day, your money works for you and not the other way around.